Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming out here today. My name is Rick Grimes. I'm the Chief of Police here at the Weymouth Police Department. And this morning, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Frank Siller, the Chairman and CEO of the Tunnels to Towers Foundation. Frank has told us he's got some really good news for us this morning. So without further ado, Frank.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you, Chief, for having us here today in the Weymouth Police Department. Joe, did I say that good enough?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
The last time I was here, I said Weymouth. I said 3 different ways, to be honest with you, but I've been practicing it because it's important for me to get things right. Because I want to always show the respect for all communities, and especially those who grieve and had a tremendous loss. I'd like to welcome Sergeant Mike Chesna's wife, Cindy, who's with us today. Their daughter Olivia and son Jack. Mike's mom and dad, Mimi and Chuck, for being here today. You can see the great support that this family has and the way they've all rallied together. Cindy's mom, Marie, making fun of my accent the last time I was here. Cindy's sister, Jeannie, got it right? Jeannie, who's a great support for sure. And brother-in-law Joe, and Joe, who is also a Weymouth police officer here, serving his community. I know how difficult it is at this time. It's only not even 5 weeks after the fact. And to be here is no small task. All tasks are very difficult at this time when you go through these great loss. I'd also like to thank the Chestnut family liaison, Detective James Capello. He's been a great asset. He's helped us so many of. Who's coming down to the Tunnel to Towers? You better raise your hand if you have. All right. So we have at the end of September every year we have a run, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. Back in New York City, where we honor so many heroes who perished not on 9/11, but have perished in the line of duty, protecting their communities and their country. You know, a little over a month ago, we came up here, the Stephen Siller Tunnels to Towers Foundation, and I made a promise, a commitment, that we wanted to start a fundraiser. Came up with the first $100,000 to make sure that the Chesna family would never have to worry about their mortgage again. And in doing so, we had the media, like you're here today, and I have to thank you so much because very rarely when we do this, the media get the story out correctly because, you know, we want to have a result. We want to come out here and do something good. We want to honor the sacrifice, but we want to do something good as well. We find that that's the best way to honor a sacrifice. And so I have to thank all the media for the way that you participated in this great event. So I want to talk about some of the donations that we received, because whether it was a $5 donation, which we got many of, or $25,000, which we got one of, and a $22,000 donation I'll talk about in a second, it's very impressive to see it. When you were sitting at the foundation back in New York, and we're seeing the donations come in from all over the place, it's just remarkable to see the goodness out there. And there is a lot of goodness. And we know that there's badness and sadness, you know, for what just happened, but there's a lot of goodness that helps lift, you know, families like the Chesna family, what they're going through. So, Cindy, listen to this, all right, because it's pretty impressive. All 50 states donate. Every state in America does, which is pretty remarkable, which means, once again, the media did their job and got the word out there. But we also have donations from Canada, United Kingdom, Israel, Philippines, and Costa Rica. All right, it's pretty impressive. But most of all, the Weymouth community is the most amount of people and the most amount of money that donated. And during the way, we got a call from the Boston Globe, and they said, you know, they wanted an update, and we try to give everybody the updates. And I have to give a shout out to Jeff. Jeff, what's the name of the company? Personnel, right? So Jeff and his company helped us so much here with the press up here, especially because we're all over the United States today. I want to make something clear that our foundation was so proud of the work that we're doing because we get to help the greatest of all Americans and the families that are left behind that made such a sacrifice. Today, we're giving a Gold Star family a house in Texas. Tomorrow, we're going to be in Seattle, where we're giving a triple amputee a smart home, especially adaptive built smart home, for Major Flip Klein, who was hurt in Iraq years ago. He's actually, in my opinion, a quadruple amputee because of the only arm that he has left. He has almost no fingers and very little use of the arm. And that's the kind of sacrifice he made for our country, which brings me back to Mike, because you know, he served his country and he served his community. It's pretty unbelievable that we're blessed to have human beings like that walk this earth and part of our country. And I call guys who serve their country and serve their community, police officers, firefighters who are in our military. They aren't just heroes; they are superheroes. And Mike is most certainly a superhero. I know a little bit about a hero. My brother was a New York City firefighter who died on September 11, 2001. He was on his way home to play golf with myself and my two other brothers. It was going to be a beautiful day. If you remember New York on September 11, 2001, it was a 10. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 10. And he was on his way home, and it was a day that we didn't get to do too often. And how life changes in an instant. You know, he heard on his radio scanner what happened. He went back to his fight. He just finished his night tour. He worked all night. Fight farm to sleep a little bit, right, on the job. The bunks. I'm like, but anyway, he was finished his night tour. He was on his way home to play golf with us, but he had a call to duty. Here's the thing. He had a call to duty. And when these guys get a call to duty, they run right. They don't run away, they run right at it. Because of it, we have the greatest country that has ever existed. Now, we have a run every year in New York City that retraces my brother's final heroic footsteps. It's always the last Sunday in September, so it's September 30th. And if you're listening out there, you can still register at tunneltotowers.org. I'm telling you, you've never been to an event like this in your life. We have 2,500 West Point cadets that run in cadence. We have police officers, firefighters from around the country that run with full gear or run in honor. The most important thing, they run in honor of their lost one, just like the Chesna family will be doing, running in honor of Mike and the Chestnut Police Department, who I understand is going to be running with the Port Authority Police, right in conjunction with the Port Authority Police there in New York. The Port Authority Police on 9/11 lost 37 members that day. Our NYPD lost 23 members on September 11th, and our FDNY lost 343 firefighters on September 11th, one of which my brother, but we lost 2,977 souls that day, and it was why Mike joined up and joined the Army to protect our country so his family could live in peace and prosperity. But it changed in an instant. But you know what? Once again, our country, our communities, make sure that we lift these families that have so much pain. But I'll tell you, it does change. It does change. And I'll give you, I'd love to tell you many stories, because I have so many stories of hope. Okay? So many stories of hope for you. My brother had 5 kids. His little one was 2 years old. The youngest was 9 months old, but he had a 2-year-old boy. And we just sent them off to the University of Colorado. All right? And he took off to the University of Colorado. And we had a little gathering for him the other day, and I you know, forgive me for saying this, but I said, do me a favor, please don't come back a pothead and a liberal. But nonetheless, I don't know if I can say that or not to strike that. But you know what? I speak the truth, all right? And so he laughed, of course, and the bottom line is, I love this kid to death, and he's doing so well. He's just doing so well, and the 5 kids are doing well. My sister-in-law is in a rock, and it's so hard. I know it was so hard for all these years, and you know, it's incredible to see the growth. That there is hope out there. That you will have. There is light after death. I say that all the time, and I'm not talking about for Mike in heaven because he is watching down. There's no question. My brother Stephen's watching down, watching over us. You know, and he's proud of the work that we're doing. But there's life after death for the family also. We can go on. And I've learned this, and this is maybe the most important thing that I learned. My brother and Mike, they don't want us to be unhappy. They want us to celebrate life and to live life to its fullest, and that's the best way that any of us can most certainly honor our heroes, is by living a complete and full life to its fullest and its cleanest, and that's what we honor. And that's really the honor. I want to continue to make a commitment to the Towers Foundation before I call Cindy up here. I want to continue to make a commitment. I want the Weymouth community, I want America to keep on making a commitment that when this happens in your community, whether it's a Gold Star family or first responder, that we come together and that we take care of the family left behind. We relieve them of their mortgage payment because it's a tremendous relief to relieve them of their mortgage payment, because we know the importance of a home. We know what it means. It's so much more than just shelter. It's comfort, it's security, it's a place to go. Whether it be your room, whether it be the kitchen, whether it be in the basement, wherever it may be, where you have your little area where you can go and have your safe place. And this home is for the Chestnut family, is their safe place. One day they're going to be able to take a deep breath and realize that so many people came together to give them back that sense of security and something that they never have to worry about again. We can't change what's been done, but we can make it better by coming together and making sure that we lift the families that have been broken. On that note, I have the great announcement to say, because of the great, I'm sorry. I want to give a shout out because I started to talk before, and the problem is when I start talking, I go off script because that's the way it is. I want to give a special thank you to 2 companies for sure. Forgive me for doing this. You can edit this, right, guys? Come on, Samantha. Okay. So the Boston Globe had written an article because they wanted to know how we were doing, and we told them we were getting very, very close. You know, we were getting very, very close, and because of it, we had the Petco Real Estate Partners, the owners of Hanover Mall. They contributed $25,000. So I got to give you a big shout out and a thank you to Ed Callahan and his team from the Hanover Mall. You're here today, so thank you very much for doing that. It meant a lot to the Chesna family and to the community. And then right after that, we got a call from the City of Boston's credit union because we were so very close, and they said, how much are you short? And we told them $22,000, and we were fortunate that they kicked in the $22,000, and I have all the names of everybody here, but I lost it up, so you're going to forgive me for not reading your names. We can give their names afterwards, but thank you so much for doing that for the last $22,000 that you kicked in to make sure. So you get that call when you're so close, and you get that call. It's so uplifting. You say, I went around the foundation, and I was saying, we did it. Another promise kept. We say we're going to do something, you have to do it. And it just gave us such great joy. So, Cindy, can you come on up here for a second, please? So, on behalf of the Stephen Siller Tunnels Foundation, the Weymouth community, and everyone that donated, and of across America. You heard 50 states and some other countries. The greatness of America, the kindness of America, and the Stephen Siller Tunnels Foundation. We're so proud to give you a paid mortgage receipt that you're never going to have to worry about another mortgage payment. So.
Spared Frank the embarrassment of making him wear this before he started, but I know he's a huge Red Sox fan.
I have a daughter-in-law that grew up in Marshville, so I wear this with great pride.
There's the shot.
With great pride. I wear this with even more pride, for sure. I have a mic on my heart right here. I tell you, it's not the last you've seen of us. We'll be back, God forbid. We don't want another tragedy, but when something happens around America, we want people to turn to Tunnels to Towers Foundation. Join us on September 30th. Come down to New York City, I promise. You have a lot of people from Massachusetts and from Boston area that come and run for many, many years that have been supporting the run. It's pretty incredible. It's uplifting. It runs every gamut of emotions. You laugh, you cry, but it's a celebration of these heroes' great lives. So thank you for coming here today, and God bless.